Today we're going to talk about my Dragonfly Tarp. So I bought it as a replacement for our Moonshade. The Moonshade was lightweight, compact, and goes up pretty easy. The downside of it is it's not very wind resistant. But we went to Van Fest in October and saw the Dragonfly, and this is how we put it up. Okay, so today we're going to install our Dragonfly Tarp. We bought this at Van Fest at the end of October, and I've used it once already. So it comes with two poles. So these are our poles and these are sectional. And it folds down pretty small. So this is the carry case for the tarp itself. And then this is the one for the poles. So it doesn't take up a lot of room, but it's very big. And so the way this works, there's a rope, a heavy rope. It's like some kind of cord in there, and that goes into that little track right up here. This track that runs the full length of the van. At the end here, there's this little hole, and there's a little pin that you can plug into there to prevent the shade sail from coming out that way. So the way that it's installed, you just start, you have two ends. This is the pin, so this goes in last, the other end goes in first. And I'm going to use a ladder to help. This strip is held on with an adhesive tape, and there's two screws, one on each end, so the adhesive is strong enough to keep it there. The screw prevents the corner here from lifting up. This is easiest with two people, so one can hold it while the other is
feeding it through.
I gotta go down here and pull it tight a little bit. In this here. And that way, if the wind catches it, it won't pull it out of that slot, but it's pretty strong. So the owner of Dragonfly Tarps said that it'll rock the van before you'll lose your awning. This is the one that came with the Dragonfly. They're pretty beefy, and they're good for ground. Like, I've used it in this the last time. And when we were at the Van Fest, the ground was extremely hard, so pounding a spike into it, it actually wound up bending mine. And so he had these long lag bolts with a washer on the end of it, and then he just uses an impact driver to drive the lag bolts into the ground. I thought that was pretty clever. So if you don't want to hammer, just get different size lag bolts and use those. So the way that you stake this down, you grab your corner. He said you want it to pull. You want it to pull in the direction of the tension in that same line when it's staked. So we'll do these two first. I'll pop this down here. That's going to hold really well. put in there. Now we're just going to insert the poles. So on the pole, or pin side, that goes through the holes right here. And there's one hole in each corner. So you can reconfigure the shade as you need it. So if you want to tip it a different way, you can do that. We'll start with this one. Tighten it up to take some of that tension out. So this one's already got a lot of tension on it, so it's close to this. Change it up, you just loosen the tension on your straps. You don't have to pull anything up or anything, just loosen the tension. Move your poles to wherever you want them, and then it changes the shape. So like you could put your pole on this corner and that corner back there, and then the whole awning will kind of fold down over top, so it gives you a different shape profile.